Our yoga practice today will take us into restorative-based yoga, which we use to restore the mind, the body, the heart, and the soul, to relax, to rejuvenate. This is a great way to spend a little time before sleep in order to help you sleep deeper. Some tools we'll use today: a blanket. On the mat, I have a blanket. We're going to be laying on the blanket and actually putting our feet up against the wall. So the blanket is laying on the mat. It's spread out. Once we're laying on it, we'll have some blanket underneath our back, and we'll also then be able to fold the blanket over our chest in order to keep us warm. Today you might want to also have socks on in order to keep your feet a little bit warmer. Another thing, one of the things that I really like to use is a weighted eye pillow. I have a nice one that you could use if you had one of those, but since you probably don't, what will also work very well is to take a washcloth, a bag of rice, lay the rice into the washcloth, fold it over, and then you'll be able to put this over your eyes. One of the other things that I really like to use, especially when I'm trying to relax, is essential oil. This happens to be an essential oil from Arbonne called Harmony, which is one of my absolute favorites. If you want one of these, just let me know. I can always get one for you. What I do with this is I might dab a little bit on to this washcloth tonight. The other thing that I do sometimes is I put it, this is safe for your skin, so I'll put it directly on my wrist. Sometimes I put it right underneath my nose so that when I'm breathing in, it's right there. And sometimes I also rub it on my hands so that when I am breathing in and my hands are by my heart center, I can bring more of that in. Essentially, an essential oil goes on one of the pulse points somewhere. Also, you may choose to have some candles. I often use the LED based candles when we're at the fitness center at school. That's what we use. Here at home tonight, I actually have a couple real candles going too, so that is always an option for you as well. If you're concerned about falling asleep, you may want the LED candles. I also have some soft music going in the background. I have Amazon Prime. I have just looked up some instrumental music and I put that onto a playlist. Any sort of those platforms that you use, you could easily find some instrumental based music and have that soothe you into your relaxation. Sometimes people really like to just have it be quiet and no music at all. That is also another very viable option, especially if it's a nice night and you can open up the windows and maybe hear some of the outside noise. So before we get started today, go ahead and grab all of the things that you want to use tonight. Also, if this was not what you were expecting on this day, you may want to just skip this one and save it for a nighttime practice. Go on to another one in order for your daytime practice today. Hope you enjoy. We'll start tonight in the seated position. Legs are crossed in easy pose. Spine is straight. Roll the shoulders back and down. Deep breath in and out. Continuing to ground into the breath. As we ground into the breath, finding that deep breath in, deep breath out. Search for the stillness within you. Find the stillness in the head, through the forehead, through the jaw, through the shoulders, down the arms to the hands, relaxing onto your knees. Relaxing, finding the stillness in the knees, in the legs, through the hips, into the feet. Deep breath, in and out. As you relax into stillness, check in with a straight spine. Adjust as the body allows. 2 more breaths in and out. And then slowly starting to lean towards the right and allow yourself to circle to the left and the front. Slowly around in a clockwise position. Finding the breath. And once you're to neutral, switching to the counterclockwise. To neutral, roll the shoulders back and down. Left hand comes to the right knee. Right hand comes back behind you. Gently rotate into a slight twist. Breath in and out. And slowly, gently release back to neutral. The right hand comes to the right knee. Left knee to the left hand. 1 breath in and out. And then the right hand to the left knee. Left hand to the earth behind you. And add the gentle twist. Breath in and out. And rotating back to neutral. And then bringing the knees. We'll come to the side. If you need to, you may already be there. Knees are bent. We're going to bring ourselves slowly to the earth, 1 vertebrae at a time. Before you come back, check in. We're going to be coming where you're seated. We're going to be coming in a little bit with our feet up to the wall. And so you want yourself centered on that mat and on the blanket. Check in with the straight spine, and then slowly lower yourself to the earth, one vertebrae at a time. Control and breath. And once the back is to the earth, full body stretch, hands above the head. Feet are, legs are straight, fingers, toes reaching opposite ends of the earth. Deep breath in and out. And then slowly, gently bring the hands back. The left leg can stay straight, can also bend slightly. We're going to bring the right knee into the chest, hugging it in. That left leg stays bent or straight, whichever the hips prefer. Deep breath in and out. Rotate the ankle. Feel free to do so. Opposite direction. Breath in and out. And then add the left knee, bringing the left knee into the chest. Go ahead and rock slightly on the back. When you're ready, into the neutral spine, and breath in and out. And then keep the left knee hugged in. The right leg can be bent slightly or it can go all the way straight. Listening to the hips, breath in and out. The ankle can circle as you need. And then move both knees back into the chest. One more deep breath in and out. Bring both feet to the earth and then into the laying bound angle. The hands just come out to the side slightly. The knees start coming down towards the earth. The bottom of the feet are together. You'll feel the stretch in the inner part of the legs. Find the breath in and out. As the knees relax towards the earth. Breath in and out. Starting at the head, allowing the head to relax, releasing the forehead, the jaw. Allow the shoulders to relax and melt into the earth. The chest, the back, the core to melt into the earth. hips. Down to the knees. Through the shins. To the feet. Melting into the quiet. Into the stillness. Into the peace. Breath in and out. Deep breath in, deep, slow release on the exhale. Mouth open as you wish. Allow for the deeper release. Slowly, gently, the feet start to come back to the earth, the knees come back together. We're going to transition to feet up the wall. If you would prefer not to do feet up the wall, you can stay right here and simply extend the legs out. Palms can come up into corpse pose. If you have a heart condition or are pregnant, you'll want to stay in this laying pose. For those who want to try feet against the wall, you'll slowly, gently bend the knees, supporting the back as you move closer to the wall. Your hip will be right against the wall. Check where your blanket is at, so you'll be able to cover yourself with the blanket as you wish. With the hip against the wall, you can use the hand on the wall to help support if you wish. And you'll simply raise the legs up and then rotate around. You'll be resting against the wall. The legs are touching. Go ahead and adjust any way you need to find the comfortable position. Check in with your back and your shoulders. And then if you wish to use the heated eye pillow, you can bring that over the eyes. I'm sorry, the weighted eye pillow. You could heat it, putting the washcloth in the dryer for a few minutes. And then bring the blanket over yourself as you wish. Depending upon the blanket, the hands can be down by the sides, palms are down. They can gently rest by the creases of the hips onto the thighs. They can rest on the stomach whichever feels most comfortable to you. We'll go into a relaxed position, but to start, we'll also engage. Rotate the thighs in slightly. Try to keep the legs all the way, the back of the legs against the wall. Check in with the shoulders. Adjust to find them on the earth. And then we'll start with the toes, checking in with the body from the feet first. Relax the toes. Relax the feet. Down through the legs. Relax the knees. Grounding into the breath. And relax the legs. And then connecting the hips to the earth, allowing the hips to melt into the earth. Melt the back, the chest, finding the breath. And melt the shoulders. Through the arms, to the hands, find the stillness in the face. And the jaw. And the forehead. And then find the stillness in the mind. Giving yourself permission to find the peace in the stillness of the mind. Into the breath.
stay here as long as you wish.